7 a.m. and that's wake-up time, unless my baby decides otherwise. First, Eric changes Ivy's diaper and hands her to me. We've been really lucky because Ivy usually wakes up happy and excited to see familiar faces, so I usually take this time to cuddle with her. It took a lot of work, but Ivy has finally started to sleep through the night, and that means when she wakes up, she's super hungry, so I go ahead and give her her first bottle.
Damn.
Now that we're up for the day, I try to squeeze in a little exercise.
Yeah.
Ivy is usually pretty happy just hanging out and watching her mommy work out.
Yeah.
Next, I head to the shower. This is one of those things that takes me a little longer, so let's skip ahead. It's gonna be a while. Watch me whip, watch me nae-nae. Watch me whip, whip, watch me nae-nae. I usually eat a quick breakfast on weekdays. Today I'm having eggs with an English muffin. Look at the doggy. Yeah, look at the doggy. Look. At 3 months, Ivy is more aware than ever. She often just likes to sit there and watch Jake, our dog, play. She absolutely loves to look at the trees and the animals in our backyard. When we found out I was pregnant, we started working with Jake on how to properly walk with the stroller. Ivy absolutely loves music, and she doesn't seem to care that I can't carry a tune. So each day around this time, I cut loose and teach Ivy how to sing and even to dance. Every day around the same time, she starts to get sleepy, so I try to put her down for a nap. While Ivy's napping, I really try to be productive. I use this time to clean up, to do laundry, and to even grab some lunch. After Ivy wakes up from her nap, she's always in a chatty mood. Yeah, you chat so much. Really? Wow, really? Oh my goodness, did you have a good day? Was it that tough? It's tough being a baby. So we take the time to chat for a little while, and then I read her a book. Around this time, Eric is usually finishing up his workday, and that means it's time for me to get to work. I'm an educational consultant and I run a business out of our home. I schedule all of my appointments for the evenings. This works out perfectly. It allows me to focus, and it also gives Eric and Ivy a little bit of daddy-daughter time.
1, 2, 3. Chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop.
After I finish up my work, it's time to grab a quick dinner. This usually means Mexican food in our house. Now, dinner time looks a little bit different than it used to before we had a baby. Ivy is not a big fan of her high chair, so that means we usually end up passing her back and forth as we try to get in a few bites of food. Next is my absolute favorite part of the day. We watch shows and movies in my husband's man cave. He's still working on decorating it. We like to call it a work in progress. We're catching up on Game of Thrones from last season. Ivy usually sleeps through movie night. And then we put her to bed. This is when I get a little bit of me time. I always try to catch up on my favorite vloggers right before I go to sleep. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out a day in my life. Sure, it's not always easy, but it's my life, and I wouldn't trade places with anybody in the world.